Donald Trump is not attending the G20 Summit, and these are the supposed reasons why.
This is the first time a meeting of G20 foreign ministers has taken place on African soil, with South Africa holding the presidency of the grouping of the world's largest economies. But a notable absence, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio. That's due to tensions with Washington over a new land reform law in South Africa that President Donald Trump says discriminates against the minority white population. And South Africa's case at the International Court of Justice accusing Israel of genocide.
Let's get one thing straight. Donald Trump is not going to Africa, not because of any ridiculous claims about new land reform laws or because of South Africa's case against Israel in the ICJ. Donald Trump is not attending the G20 Summit because he has a deep-seated disdain for black people and by extension for sub-Saharan Africa itself. Donald Trump has been a billionaire his entire life. He's had private jets for decades. He's traveled everywhere, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, you name it.
There he is now. There you can see him coming down the steps.
You're seeing live picture now. Hi Arnold, you're seeing...
Donald Trump has never once set foot in sub-Saharan Africa. During his first term as president, he toured the world. He went to countries with barely any strategic ties to the US, but not a single one in sub-Saharan Africa. Not Nigeria, not Kenya, not South Africa, not Ghana. He completely ignored a continent of over 1 billion people. And the most telling part, during his first term, Melania Trump actually visited sub-Saharan Africa. She went to Ghana, Malawi, Kenya, and Egypt on a child's welfare tour. A trip meant to highlight humanitarian efforts and goodwill. But Donald Trump didn't go with her. He skipped it entirely. Even when his own wife was on the continent representing the United States, he couldn't be bothered to set foot there. And now, in his second term, he's doing it again. No visits, no plans, no interest. Let's be honest, Donald Trump would die having never set foot in Africa. That is not by accident, that is a reflection of what he truly thinks. Can anything good come out of Bethlehem? This is Donald Trump's attitude to black people, and this is very well encapsulated in the testimony of his former lawyer Michael Cohen before the House Oversight and Reform Committee on February 27, 2019.
Mr. Trump is a racist. The country has seen Mr. Trump court white supremacists and bigots. You have heard him call poorer countries shitholes. In private, he is even worse. He once asked me if I could name a country run by a black person that wasn't a shithole. This was when Barack Obama was president of the United States. And while we were once driving through a struggling neighborhood in Chicago, he commented that only black people could live that way. And he told me that black people would never vote for him because they were too stupid. And yet, I continued to work for him.
And he's not alone. There are a lot of people like Trump, people who look at sub-Saharan Africa and see nothing worth engaging with. People who think Africa is chaos, corruption, and crisis, and nothing more. To them, Africa is a lost cause. But even some of those people, when they have the money, and due to curiosity, at least visit once. They go to Cape Town because it feels European. They go on safari to Kenya or Tanzania. They visit the Serengeti. They visit the Okavango Delta or Victoria Falls. Even the most cynical traveler finds something beautiful, something human, something worth seeing. But Donald Trump, nothing, not once. Trump's absence from the G20 Summit is just a bigger symptom of something bigger. A mindset that says Africa doesn't matter, that black nations don't matter. Donald Trump's life is one of privilege, power, and prejudice, and his complete avoidance of Africa is not just a coincidence, it's a statement that says black people are invisible to me. In the end, Africa doesn't need Donald Trump's validation, but if someone shows you who they are, believe them.